Morning, everyone. I'm Gary Keese. I'm with Granite Community Bank here in Cold Spring, and I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about credit scores, a topic that is near and dear to me. First thing I want to touch on is I get a lot of questions from borrowers that maybe pull a credit report at home or get something from the credit card company. And they come in to get financing at a bank or financial institution, and their credit scores differ. There's a few different things that go into that. One, there's 3 different credit reporting agencies. Each of those agencies has their own range of scores. And then each of them will also apply their own algorithm to the various pieces that make up a credit report to generate their score. And then the last piece is that there's different versions of scores out there. For example, we use the FICO score here at Granite Community Bank. Pretty popular score. They are up to version 9 of their score. However, for underwriting purposes in-house here at the bank, we actually use version 5, with the main difference being that version 9 will lessen the hit on somebody for a medical collection item or for somebody that has maybe less of a established credit profile. The next piece I wanted to jump into is what are the main factors that affect your credit score? Number 1 is your payment history. Do you have any late payments? Have you paid your accounts on time? Number 2 is how much debt do you have and what is your utilization rate? If you have open available credit, it's actually a positive on your credit score. An example of that would be if you have a credit card or maybe a home equity line of credit that has a availability to you, but it has a 0 balance. Third is your length of credit history. The more established your credit history is, the better your credit score. What is your credit mix? A diversified credit mix is seen better than somebody that has less of a diversified mix. For example, if you have a real estate mortgage, a car loan, credit cards, that's seen as a positive versus somebody that maybe just carries credit cards or unsecured debt. Lastly is new credit. You have a bunch of newly opened accounts. Have you made a bunch of requests for credit recently? Those types of things can actually hurt your score, at least in the short term, until those accounts become more established. The last piece I want to touch on are what is considered an acceptable credit score range, and where do you go from there? The ranges will go from 300 up to 850. Anything from 300 to 599 really is seen as a poor credit score. As you get above the 600s, from 600 to 669, you're up into that fair range. Jump into 670 to 739, you're starting to be considered a good credit score. 740 to 799 is seen as very good. And last, anything above 800 is considered excellent. I just want to leave everybody with one final thought. If your credit score is maybe not where you hope it can be right now, don't be discouraged. It's not going to keep you from getting financing. We try to work with our clients as much as possible here at the bank to improve their credit score, to be able to get the financing that they need. We're also going to look at the whole picture. We're going to see, did this individual have some trouble a couple of years back, but now they've righted the ship and things are looking much improved. Maybe it's somebody that just hasn't established credit yet. You just need help to get there. So I encourage you to visit our website, www.granitecommunitybank.com. You can contact me or any of my associates out there, and we can help you with whatever. Thanks for joining me.